Hello, podcast listeners. We know podcasts are a great way to catch up on a program that you may have missed on KSJE, and it's provided as a free service of this radio station. But you know, KSJE is now listener-supported, and so while you enjoy this podcast, we hope that you'll also take some time to join KSJE. Become a member today. It's quite easy to do. Just go to our website at ksje.com/support and pick the level of support that best matches your budget. Thanks again for listening. Here's your podcast. 10 minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Wednesday morning, the 27th day of May, 2026. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Michlin. Thank you for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM over the air right here in San Juan County, New Mexico. In Durango, Colorado, you can pick us up at 103.3 FM. And if you're listening to my voice anywhere else on the planet, you've gone to our website, tune in, ksje.com, or maybe you're listening through the KSJE radio app, or ask your smart speaker to play KSJE. It's great to have you with us this morning, everybody. Also, welcome to folks who are watching me right now. The video of this program is streaming out live to the KSJE Facebook page and also to our YouTube channel. Great to have you all with us, of course, because coming up, the continuation of our end of the school year conversations with our local school districts. Today, it's Farmington Municipal Schools. We'll be hearing about the end of the school year with Farmington Schools and much, much more, so stay tuned for that. Coming up in the next few moments right here on KSJE. Then later on this hour, we'll be talking about an upcoming fundraiser for the Aztec Museum and Pioneer Village. It is back by popular demand. They had it last year, sold out. It's coming up again a week from Saturday. If these walls could talk, a picnic at the Tully House in Flora Vista. We'll learn more about that historic property and what attendees will learn at this special picnic coming up at 8:50 a.m. on KSJE today. Mick Hess, of course, will be here roving with the arts as he is at 9:06 every weekday morning. It's a special 90-minute version, of course, on Wednesdays to take us to 10:30. And right on Four Corners, our local and regional author program. And this week, Durango author Scott Graham is talking with Dalchery Spinner about his latest book, just out, by the way, The Great Sand Dunes Massacre. You'll hear about that coming up today at 10:30 on Right on Four Corners on KSJE. You can also connect with us on Instagram, Blue Sky, and X, in addition to Facebook and YouTube. And if you're a podcast listener, KSJE publishes podcasts almost every day, and you'll find them wherever you listen to podcasts. So subscribe and maybe discover a new local program that you may have missed recently. Or better yet, just find them in the new KSJE radio app. It's available at the App Store and Google Play. You can listen live, listen to podcasts, and stay connected on the go. Outside our studios at San Juan College this morning, it's 53 degrees at the moment under partly sunny skies, I'd say. We're expecting more sunshine and warmer weather today with a high of 79 in Farmington. Overnight, clear skies, the low 54. It'll be sunny and warmer tomorrow with a high of 82 on Thursday. 77 with sunshine on Friday, 71 on Saturday, back up to 79 on Sunday, lower 80s on Monday, and upper 70s on Tuesday of next week, with overnight lows, as you can see, ranging all the way from the upper 40s to the lower 60s. Back with my guests from Farmington Schools right after this on KSJE. KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center, your community hospital serving the Four Corners. With a 115-year history of improving the quality of life, health, and care of individuals and families throughout our region. When life happens, San Juan Regional Medical Center is here to serve everybody. Find out more at sanjuanregional.com.
Now back to Studio A and the award-winning Scott Michlin morning program on KSJE.
I'm back in the studio this morning with my guest, as I mentioned, from Farmington Schools. Superintendent Cody Diehl is here with us this morning. Mr. Diehl, welcome back to KSJE.
Thank you for having us.
Good to have you here. Also, you brought with you your public relations folks, public information folks. Roberta Taboada is here, PIO for Farmington Schools. Good morning. thanks for being here. And also joining us is your media specialist, Luaryn Gonzales. Luaryn, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good to have all of you here this morning to talk a little bit about what's been going on at Farmington Schools, and it's a lot, as usual.
It is. What a
Right?
great, wrapped up a great year. And before we move on, I just want to thank both of these guys for capturing our year. They're always on top of things, and if you follow us on our Facebook posts or Instagram, you'll see all the great happenings in Farmington Schools. And special thanks to these guys. So I'd be remiss by not saying thank you.
There you go.
Good work, guys.
Very good. I imagine many, if not all, the photos we're about to show are from these folks right
I'm
here.
going to guess they are.
Pretty much. So there you go. Well, we'll start off with some kudos for your sports teams, right?
Yeah.
Had a pretty good season, baseball especially.
A couple weeks ago, yeah, they won the state 5A baseball championship, Piedra Vista High School. So congratulations to Coach Crowley and his team. I know they went in as the I guess they went in as the 4 seed, and probably could have flipped a coin on all of those. 3rd seed, they could have went in and flipped a coin probably, but yeah, tough division or tough conference that we play in, and I was at the game, and man, it was so exciting. Great season. Battled all year and came out on top.
There you go. Congratulations. So
Good
wonderful.
stuff.
Very good.
Yeah.
Of course. And then you had
Back to
some
back.
tennis. Yeah.
Yep, our girls tennis team, and then we had some individual champions or doubles title, I guess. So Miss Marley Deswood and Hannah Yazzie claimed the doubles title, but as a team, send Coach Pat McGrath out. He's retiring after 33 years. Spoke at our coaches conference last week, and we're sure going to miss him, but we thank him for 33 years of dedication and commitment, and our tennis programs in San Juan County and in Farmington are second to none.
Yeah. Very
Done a
good.
great job.
So that's a blue trophy going to both PV and to FHS.
I'd like to celebrate both sides of town.
Yeah, of course, of course, very true. Some other news about your bilingualism recipients from the state?
Yeah, our board meeting in May, we honored 28 students who received the New Mexico State Seal of Bilingualism and Biliteracy for 2026. So great representation across all of our high schools across the district. So really proud of these students.
Nice.
Good work.
Congratulations. Exactly, right? Lots of things to achieve. And then another little kudos about the music program.
10th consecutive year for Best Communities for Music Education. So appreciate Daniel Fear, who's been in here with us before.
That's right.
And is retiring this year, but his commitment to our programs and the dedication at the school levels. A ton of kids. I wish I had the numbers in front of me, but he's given them to us before. The amount of students who participate in our fine arts programs. So
Nice.
a lot to be said for what they do and the time and the effort that they put in and continue to grow. As a matter of fact, last week or the last week of school at Tibbetts Middle School. Wanting to apply to the All-State Ensemble, and so needed a letter of support, and I proudly gave it.
Nice.
So, good
Very
programs.
Good. Well, and kudos to the administration, the school board for their support of fine arts programs
Yeah.
in the district. I
Yeah,
mean,
absolutely, and the amount of dollars it takes, whether it's, I was taken aback by the amount that we pay for just orchestra instruments, for example.
Sure.
So it's a big investment, but it's a worthy investment, and our kids benefit from it.
well, a commitment too, and it's
Yep.
nice to see it recognized by this recognition as well. So congratulations for the
Thank
10th
you.
consecutive year. So that's great. The junior chef competition, I think we were just talking about that maybe the last time you were here.
Yeah, I think it's getting ready to kick off.
Yeah, right. So it's happened.
It's happened. And,
Very good.
And the 4th annual, and one of these guys, they were there. They did a great job. But I love the theme this year. I'm a burger guy, so I never take part in the judging, but I'm pretty picky. But it was a cool event. And our food service team was there to provide support and guidance throughout the event, and couple new grills, outdoor big cooking
Nice,
grills.
right.
It was fun.
Okay.
It was a good time.
Very good.
So
We're-
first place, we had the cheesy chefs from McKinley Elementary School. I feel like the younger kids always win. Pretty
I
creative.
guess so, yeah,
Pretty
right,
creative. They
exactly.
do good stuff.
Very good, very good. You had some homeschool students as well.
We did, and we also invited our friends from Hills Academy over.
Right.
So, yeah, we
Very-
like to share.
Very good, yeah. Excellent. Well, it makes it a nice competition, I guess, right?
Absolutely.
A friendly competition, and a
Yes.
delicious one too. It looks like so. So there you go.
Good.
One of your teachers getting a nice award.
Farmington High School, Rochelle Hastings. She does a really good job with our student senate and leadership across the district. So yeah, she was named the Chick-fil-A Leader Academy West Region Teacher of the Year. So really proud of Miss Hastings and grateful for what she does for our students at Farmington High.
Very good. Excellent. And that's a lot of chicken.
It's a lot of chicken.
$10,000.
Yeah, I was going to
Right,
say,
that's
$10,000 is a lot of chicken.
chunk of money.
So there you are. Congratulations. Very, very good. Excellent. Your Danae Spelling Bee?
Yeah, and I think a couple times ago we talked about our Spanish spelling bee and
Right.
our district spelling bee. One thing I will say, and really proud of these guys, and it's a difficult competition, and so I'm not even going to try to pronounce the words.
Right.
Roberto, Luaryn.
Anybody?
No.
Right?
I did not practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say our dual language programs, and you saw it on the first slide, our biliteracy seals, our Native American programs, and our Spanish programs do a really good job of supporting our students, whether it be with the language, academic language, the culture. So really cool event. And it's not on the slide, but we'll talk about Aaron Gokul, our new gifted and enrichment and teacher development director for the district. We're really going to emphasize enrichment programs, whether it be our spelling bees across the district, science fairs, science olympiads, National History Day. So we're putting a big emphasis on these extracurricular activities that these students take place in, good academic activities.
Nice.
So co-curricular type stuff. So proud of these young winners at the elementary level. We had students from Bluffview, Apache, the middle school level, Mesa View and Heights, and then at the high school level, Farmington High and Piedra Vista. So spreading the wealth across the district.
All right. Very, very good.
Good
Well,
work.
sounds like that commitment continues then with this new,
It's not only going to continue, but we're going to grow it.
yeah. So very good. So-
Something we're really excited about.
Okay. As we say in this business, stay tuned,
That's
everyone,
right.
because
Stay
there's
tuned.
more to come. Speaking of which, graduations. It was graduation season. I saw you. Probably you saw me too many times, I imagine, but
I
we
saw
saw
you.
each other a few times, which was great. And busy season for you and the school board.
Was. And we had Friday, we kicked it off Friday, May 15th with San Juan College High School. They had 81, the most graduates at San Juan College High School.
Right.
So that's really impressive because our cohorts are typically around 90 students. So for them to, 81 of them to cross the stage is impressive. And I would fathom to guess that the nine that didn't probably moved. Or relocated from the area. They do Mr. Martinez and his team at San Juan College High School do a really good job.
That's true. And of course, these are students from throughout the county, not just
That's right.
Farmington District, but
Yeah.
it's kind of a cooperative effort of all the school districts too. And I think kudos to all of the school districts and the college for working together to make this happen. There's a lot of talk about that.
Big vision. It started, I think I was the principal at Bloomfield High School when the conversation started. So yeah, it's been a nice cooperative effort, and Farmington Municipal Schools is proud to host.
You are the host school.
Yep,
That's right. Yes.
And and
Sure.
take care of it. But we do appreciate the other districts lending us some of their students.
Yeah, well, and I was at graduation, and I heard repeatedly how much the students cared for their principal. I think Mr. Martinez does a great job, and that was
He does.
evident with some of the words that the students were saying.
Yeah, for sure. And it's an intimate school, and along with that, Rosinante, the smaller schools, and same thing happens at all of our schools, just at larger scales.
That's true. You just Rosinante graduation on Wednesday, May 20th, and then of course Farmington High and PV on the 18th and 19th.
Yeah, and they both were great events, and I want to give a shout out, and I think it might even be on one of the slides, but I guess it's at the bottom of this slide. So a big shout out to our operations staff and our safety teams, security teams for putting on a good show and making sure that everybody was secure and safe, and I tell you, the operations department does a really nice job of cleaning up from one night to the next.
Right.
A lot of confetti, a lot of. I'd like to say, please don't bring that stuff because it takes all of our operations to clean it up the next day. But you know what? It happens once a year, and we'll celebrate.
Right. There you go. But kudos to them for sure. Very true. Other notes about your budget
Yeah. So our school
You
board.
have one. You have one.
We do have one,
Okay.
and tentatively approved at our May board meeting, and we'll have the final approval in June. But I will say that Farmington Schools is in good shape. Our enrollment declined. It has declined over the last few years, so that's a big hit to our budget.
Right.
But we've done a good job of consolidating positions or through attrition or through retirements, reducing some staff. We never like to do that, but sometimes you have to.
Right.
For example, we reallocated a couple directors from central office, did not fill those positions. So we want to do our part as well. So we, like I said, combined a few positions and did a little restructuring. So I think all in all, we're in good shape. And, in the slide there, you see the enrichment programs. We elevated Miss Erin Gokel to a director position, but it will enhance the work that's happening in our schools directly. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Got it. Very good.
Yeah.
And some of the other changes that you're making too, the just federal programs office and those things, just some restructuring is what you're talking
Right.
about.
So a couple of the directors that are retiring.
I see.
And we wish all of our retirees well, but a couple of those folks that are retiring, we consolidated some positions. And Miss Nicole Lampson, who's been in here before, who kind of oversaw all of the fourth floor, what we call our curriculum teams and federal programs. We kind of split that in half, and actually the superintendent is going to oversee curriculum in the future.
Okay.
So, just trying to support where we can and like I said, consolidate those positions. And so she needed to focus a little bit more with the federal programs because she's going to do the work of two directors and what she was doing before.
Oh.
So asking people to do more with
Right.
us.
Okay, there you go. And then the Board of Education has put out some of their, I guess, targets or some of their, what they'd like to see happen?
Appreciate the board. In March, they had a retreat, and I love the emphasis on student outcomes, and that's obviously the goal. And we've had a goal ever since I've been the superintendent, as 85% of our students will read, for example, will read at grade level. And the board really wanted to focus in on setting 3-year goals, intervals, or each year.
Sure.
So we set 3-year goals. They did around reading, math, and science. So increasing our reading proficiency to 55%, math proficiency to 40%, and science proficiency to 45%. That hearing those numbers probably don't sit well with people.
Right.
Why wouldn't the goal be for all of the students? And obviously that is the goal, but that is one benchmark assessment or one state assessment that we're talking about. Really excited about benchmark assessments next year in our schools. We have a new director of secondary curriculum, Dr. Casey Kelly, and more to come, I guess. Stay tuned.
Right.
But,
These are a different type of assessment, I guess, then,
Yeah.
than what we've seen in the past, perhaps?
so new to, I wouldn't say they're different. We've always had interim assessments.
Right, I know
the
that,
state,
sure.
the state has given. But
Right.
we're kind of changing it up a little bit in terms of we're making them benchmark assessments that are aligned to our topics, and they will replace the interims, but creating more of a focus, intentional focus for our students and checkpoints along the way.
I see.
So performance metrics, our board has asked that we provide this data over the course of the year, whether that be beginning of the year, middle of the year, end of year. So we have to have these benchmark assessments in place that are common across our district. So you've heard me say before that I believe we have 19 small little communities, and we'll take our elementary schools, for example, that, we want our education to be high quality at all 10 schools, and what a student gets at a Bluffview Elementary should be the same quality of assessment, instruction that they get across the town at a Ladera Elementary.
Right.
So these benchmark assessments will align us across our district. So,
Gotcha. Okay.
we're excited about that, and our board also will have a couple meetings with our community, one in the fall, one in the spring. So we're looking at an October date for the community to come in and provide input and feedback around our goals, and so stay tuned.
Okay.
On the date in October.
All right, but the board wants to hear from folks
right.
in the community, I guess, is what
Absolutely.
I'm hearing from you
Yes.
as well, and to hopefully get folks to come in. And I guess if you can't make those meetings in person, I'm sure there'll be a way to submit comments online or what have
and
you.
we
right?
do, and we have needs assessment surveys that we
Sure.
send out regularly. But it's just another opportunity to invite the public in and parents to not only ask questions or give feedback about what's happening in our schools, but also for us to highlight some of the amazing things that are happening in our schools.
Sure. Very good. I don't want to dwell on these benchmark assessments, but I just have one final question for
Yeah.
you about those. Does that provide maybe either better or deeper data for when you kind of dig back into it to see maybe if a student didn't do as well or a grade level didn't do as well?
Right.
Does that tell you more of maybe where things are missed or what have you?
Yeah, and really they're more of a high-level assessment across the district, and it's not to necessarily evaluate our students or our teachers. It's really to evaluate the systems that we have in place to support our teachers and our students.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll move on.
Yeah.
I appreciate the answer, though, and,
Well,
and the information.
we can talk about it all day because it's
well, I know you
what's
could.
most important
Right.
to our school district is our student outcomes.
Sure.
And 3 slides ago or whatever it was, when we walk more than 800 kids across the stage, we want to ensure that they're ready to go do whatever it is that they choose to do, whether that's college, come to San Juan College, a trade school, enter the workforce. Regardless of what they choose, we want them to be prepared to do that.
Sure, exactly. And this is the way you can measure to see
That's
if they
right.
are. So that's the idea. A lot of work going on in some of your athletic fields. I've noticed that just driving around town. There's a lot of dirt being moved in some places.
There is a lot of dirt being moved, and kudos to Mr. Gamboa, Isaac Gamboa, our executive director of operations and athletics, and Candace Thompson, his project manager. And before we get into what's really happening, I want to thank our legislators for capital outlay, supporting our capital outlay dollars, and they've been instrumental in allowing us to do this work. We beg, borrow, and steal from the city all the time in terms of field usage, whether that's softball, baseball, swimming, soccer, and so to be able to provide more space for our student athletes, and not only our student athletes, but to help the community as well. So the picture on the screen, if you're watching, is our current soccer fields at Piedra Vista High School, which 2 big grass soccer fields. We turning them into 2 big turf soccer fields, which will also include 4 softball fields.
Okay, all right.
The other benefit of this is our softball teams at Piedra Vista High School and Farmington have to leave campus to go practice
Right.
and to play.
Right.
And so whether that's a safety concern, a time concern, this will allow our students to remain on campus, not have to get in cars to travel down to the complex, and it just provides a greater opportunity for our students and our community.
Gotcha.
Pretty exciting.
Very
Really
good.
Cool.
So that's going on at
That
PV.
is
What's happening at
Piedra
Farmington?
Vista, Farmington High School. So for those of you that are familiar, there is a baseball field there.
Right.
And it does have a short fence, short porch, but we've extended that for high school play. But that whole grass area, I guess it would be on the north side of the football field, will be turfed. So turf baseball field, but it'll also be a multi-purpose area. So soccer can practice there.
Right.
Our soccer teams right now and our football team at Farmington High School have to share spaces, and this will allow our soccer teams and football teams to practice without having to leave campus as well. And then in the spring, it just gives our baseball team another opportunity or another field, quality field, to practice and play at.
Okay, very, very good. And there's some other improvements at Homerosa and
Yes.
Tibbetts as well.
And Mesa View coming as well. So all 3, we have 4 middle schools in Farmington Municipal Schools. We're not touching Heights at the moment because we're in the process of designing
more
a new school.
things happening for that
Yep,
site,
trying
yeah.
to design a new school, and so we're not doing anything there. But the other 3 middle schools, Hermosa, Tibbetts, and Mesa View, will all be getting turf football fields as well. I asked Mr. Gamboa if he would line those with soccer lines as well to support our community with soccer leagues and youth soccer, also to support our own high school soccer teams.
Sure.
if we need to spill over a little bit. So really good stuff happening, and I think it's going to be beneficial not just to have good surfaces to play on, but it's going to benefit our community, but it's also going to ease a little pressure from the district in terms of maintaining our fields, whether that's water usage, the staff that it takes to maintain those fields. Port Tibbetts Middle School up there on the hill, we've tried to get grass to grow up there for a long time, and we do the best we can, but the soil's not great. It's tough to get it to grow, so this is going to be a huge addition to Tibbetts Middle School and for those students to be able to play football on a good field.
Right there. Yeah.
Excited. It's really happy for them.
Very cool.
Yeah, and we've talked a little bit. I mean, you see in the picture the lighting. There's never been lights on that field before, so it's going to allow our teams to practice longer. You know, in the fall and winter time when it gets darker sooner, we'll be able to expand and have soccer tournaments. Our marching bands can take advantage of lights on the field. Our football field at Piedra Vista, we added lights there as well. So just more opportunities for our kids, and so can't thank our legislators enough, our community enough for our bond issues. They've done a nice job of supporting Farmington Municipal Schools.
Very good. That's how you're paying for all this. So from those multiple sources, it sounds like, right?
Yep.
So very, very good.
Yeah.
Excellent. And a plug for the fall, I guess, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about student enrollment decreasing. We talked about this kind of half-heartedly in the past. When you drive in from Albuquerque, you'll see that billboard right there. You belong at FMS, and I think also when you drive in from the west. So, our doors are open. So, come join us. Right. Whether you're a student or you want to work.
Right.
Yeah. So busy season this summer. We're getting ready to start the hiring process for open positions and stuff. So farmingtonschools.us is a place to apply.
Okay, very good.
Or either.
And over the summer, you'll be working with your administrators and others to kind of think about what to offer for your faculty, your teachers in the fall, and things like that, I guess, too.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, last week we had our last cabinet meeting for the kind of break up in the summer, but to start planning for next year.
Right. Very good.
Here we go.
You could take a little bit of a break, I hope. A little bit, maybe.
Maybe a little bit.
All right.
Here and there.
Okay.
Here and there.
Fair.
So yeah, but the work, Scott, the work never ends, right? It's I tell our principals all the time, it's 24/7, 365. Something's always happening with kids in schools.
Right. Very, very true. I don't want to end the show without hearing from your other folks who were here with us this morning. Anything else to add, you two, about getting the message out about some of these accomplishments with the Farmington schools across the district?
Yes, also, not on the slideshow, but we are looking forward to building a Hogan at Tibbetts Middle School.
Nice. That's right.
And also opening our new preschool right behind Country Club.
Oh, right.
Yes,
It's gonna be beautiful.
I should have added that to it. Absolutely.
Very cool. That's exciting because that's been being under construction now for not quite a while, but a little bit of time.
Yeah,
right?
we're getting ready we're knocking on the door right now.
Okay.
So the goal is to get out of the old preschool, and we will renovate or demolish that to renovate for a parking lot.
Okay. All right.
Oh, also, I'm sorry.
That's
the
Career.
The Kate.
Yeah, the Kate Center.
Right.
We're going to
What's
build
that?
something new.
Yep. So
Okay.
once again, thank you to the voters for passing the bond. But we're a construction trades building. Will start being built there once we get our students out of the old Kate.
Right.
For those of you that know Farmington, the old Swinburne Elementary, we'll not house our preschools there anymore, and it'll be a career and technical education center. Stay tuned on a little renaming.
Okay. All right.
And Milo McMahon, who's been here before, and we talked a little bit about the visioning for that project, and our community has really stepped up and come to the table on whether it's providing resources or supporting our pathways, whether it's the hospital, all of our trades folks. It's been a cool project to see go.
Nice. Very good.
Looking forward to the opportunities for our students.
It sounds like you're going to come back and talk to me some more. That's what it sounds
We're
like to
gonna do
me.
it.
Okay.
We are. We
All
are.
right. Well, we appreciate that. We might give you the summer off, though.
Okay.
But then we'll be bugging you maybe July, August or so.
Love it.
We'll
I
get you
think the
back.
end of July is perfect.
All right.
I'll have some updates.
Very good. My people will call your people, which
got
means
it.
I'll call you.
Okay.
Very good, Mr. Diehl. Thanks very much. The rest of you, thank you very much for coming in, all three, and appreciate it very much. Have a great summer. Hopefully you all get a break, too, a little bit. Maybe a little
Times will slow down.
We'll see.
But as always, thank you for inviting us in.
Of course.
And once again, thank you to Farmington community for their continued support, whether it's our first responders, police, fire, Office of Emergency Management, everybody that makes Farmington schools go. It's a big operation.
Very true.
Thank you.
Very true. Glad to have you here. Thanks so much. My guest this morning from Farmington Municipal Schools with me here on KSJE. Did you enjoy that podcast? We hope that you did. And if you did, share it with your friends. And if you really want to keep podcasts like this coming, please support KSJE. You can do it easily online at ksje.com.